And that was like one of the most painful things that ever happened to me in show business in my life.
Rosie O'Donnell shares the end of her friendship with Ellen DeGeneres was painful. During an appearance on an episode of Mamma Mia's No Filter podcast with Kate Langbrock, Rosie reflected on how the end of her friendship with Ellen impacted her personally. When Ellen came out as gay in 1997 on her sitcom, Rosie stood proudly by her side. However, things changed when in 2004, while appearing on Larry King Live, Ellen said they weren't friends. Rosie recalls how she felt hearing that at the time in the podcast, saying,
Larry King asked her, and Kelly and I were in bed watching it, and he asked her, whatever happened to Rosie O'Donnell? Her show went down the tubes. And Ellen said, I don't know, Rosie. We're not friends. And that was like one of the most painful things that ever happened to me in show business in my life. I couldn't believe it. I did think that she was all of a sudden in the position I was in, where she was starting a show and wanted it to be successful and get the money and the accolades that came with it. And instead of deciding to stand next to me and hold my hand, which is what I did to her, she did the opposite. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
E! News has reached out to Ellen DeGeneres for comment. Earlier this year, their fallout became a topic of conversation again, following Rosie's move to Ireland and Ellen's relocation to the UK. Rosie has been vocal about her move being motivated by her desire to protect her children and avoid the administration, so much so that Ellen even defended Rosie after President Donald Trump threatened to revoke her U.S. citizenship and called her a, quote, threat to humanity. The former TV host wrote alongside an Instagram post showing Trump's social media post regarding the situation, "Good